Hello. It's I bring it every day. Just needed another minute. Oh my goodness. Well, what a day. Anyway, welcome in. And hopefully you can hear me. Never know. It's funny with these streaming. All right, let's see what's happening here. All right, so I see Shatika's here. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you coming in. And we have Who Knows off to an appointment. I appreciate you coming in. And there's Blair. Hello. Hello. Hi. Good to see you. Well, thanks for coming in. Yeah, today I'm just going to be doing a little bit of crafting. And, these live streams, they're hard. For me, it's been hard to schedule. But I decided I'm just going to do it and see what happens. All right, now. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, thank you so much for coming in. And I appreciate you coming in. But I'll show you what I did real quick. So doing a little knitting right now, doing a little crochet, but I made an Ollie's run and I just want to show you guys this. I don't think I have it. I have one more skein of Bluebell. I don't know if anybody remembers Ollie's Bluebell, but they had this color about 2 years ago now that came in. It was Red Heart and they were selling it for like $2.99 or something. It was called Bluebell. But anyway, they came out with this. Of course, I'm backward. Hold on, I gotta fix this. This is gonna drive me crazy. Hang on a second. Let me fix this camera. Take the mirroring away. Here we go. So anyway, what happened is, yep. Let's see. Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. So what they did was they came out with this. Here we go. Now that's correct. It's the Flower Power Granny Square yarn, and they came out with my favorite color, which is called, I don't know if you see that, Bluebell. So Bluebell is this color right here, and I loved it. It's weird. It's like baby blue, but I finally said, oh, I kind of like this color, and I bought about 4 skeins of this Bluebell. But anyway, now they brought it back, kind of in this Granny Square. So I'm going to try this out and see how it turns out. But this is what it's supposed to look like. So it's got the Bluebell in the middle with that gold, I guess. And then this one here. So anyway, they had these for $4.99. So everybody's been talking about them there's a lot of shorts and stuff on these Granny Squares. And this second one here is another color. This one's called Marigold. And it's got this in it. So I'll just show you versus the other one. So you see how they both have Bluebell in it, which is like my new favorite Red Heart color. I don't know why, but anyway, I've been enjoying it. So I only got one. They had a bunch of skeins. I bought one of each. I should have bought more of the Bluebell because that's the one I really like. Oh, well, but they're gone at one store I went to. But this one's called Marigold. So somehow I think I could probably make something and put these together because they both have the Bluebell in the middle. So there it is. So I'm like, yay, Bluebell. And people who've been around a while have seen my obsession with Bluebell. So anyway, here we go. So let's see. Oh, Suzanne. Okay, Miguel's back. Okay, let me go. Man, I'm telling you, this scrolling is bad. Okay, here we go. So Bud Files is here. Hello. Let me say hi. Blair was here. Yep. Miguel had to leave, but thanks for coming in, giving the thumbs up. And Suzanne's here. I just learned of the free craft swap on Saturday. You have some things to donate. Now, is that with your group, Suzanne? I'm curious because Suzanne has a yarn group. And you know how I love to tell people, if you can get out and meet people that are crocheting, live people, then it's good. And Blair's saying hi to everybody. Yeah. So anyway, so if you have an Ollie's near you, they have 2 with my color, which I thought was so hilarious. But anyway, I was just like, yay, Bluebell's back. Now, I think I only have 1 skein left. I think I bought 3 or 4 and I used them all, over the years. But I just thought it was funny that they had two different colors. But so I think this would be a good bag, bag. You could make a bag or something out of this. And this one, you only get five squares out of this, I believe. Is it 5 or 9? I think it's 5. For some reason, it's not as many. The other one, you got like 9 or 11 squares out of them. But these you don't get as many because the square is pretty big when it comes out, or bigger. Yeah. So anyway, but there it is. So that was my excitement for the weekend. Oh, local library. Nice. Okay. Yeah, one day I'm gonna get. I haven't been able to go to my one library group. So one day I'm gonna try to get there, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute, so I have to, probably in a couple of weeks I'll be able to. But just we've had so much going on with on the weekdays, so I've been sort of doing a lot of running around. But anyway, I'd just like to thank everybody. So let me know in the chat, what you're working on. Oh, there's Miss Renee. Good to see you. I haven't gotten any further with my sweater. So this is my yoke of my sweater. That's as far as I got. And that's it. That's all I got. Did nothing over the weekend. But anyway, and then the other good news is tomorrow's there's a yarn festival by my house. So I'm going to go in there and check out and see what they're working on, see what people are working on. Even though I just went to New York Sheep and Wool, I'm sitting there thinking like, this is going to be a sad yarn show for me because I don't need to buy anything. So yeah, so there's that. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. But let me see. Yeah, local library craft swap. See, that's smart. And I wanted to, like I said, I've been trying to get one of those together with my group, but they have not been. We just cannot get anything together. The one group is good, the other one not so good. So the smaller group, I'm trying to get them moving and grooving to do more of that kind of thing, because we really do need to swap, and that's the deal. Yeah, because we all have stuff that we haven't used in a while. Yeah, so I'm working on that, but I don't know. I'm really concerned. Like, I think the yarn swap is a great idea. Yeah. So, and then I'll show you this other thing too. So those are the two shopping things. So like I said, I went to Ollie's. I only got like, a couple skeins. I got one of each. Like, I didn't get like a ton. But like I said, this has my favorite color bluebell in it, which is that light blue. And I'm very happy. And so that's the deal. Uh-oh, I think I see Donzel. Hello. Good to see you. Welcome in. And, so it's going to be a little bit of a yarn weekend. So it'll be exciting. I'm going to do a couple snippets and a couple videos and people can see, what's happening. And, yeah. So I'm not sure how, it's going to be a smaller program or a smaller yarn festival. So it's sponsored by the alpaca farmers of Pennsylvania or something like that. And so there's going to be a lot of alpaca. Now I'm on the edge with alpaca. I don't know, like I don't dislike it, but I'm not in love with alpaca. But it's warm, and see, and the thing is, I'm not a cold person or a hot person. I'm kind of in the middle. So when I see all that heavy, hot stuff, I can't wear it. For me, it's pretty tough. Yeah. So there's that. Yes. So the last thing I'll show you, and this, I got these knitting needles. I forgot my husband bought me these. See, I went through my stash and I went, oh, Kelly, you've got to do better. And what I'm saying is, let's see, Bud Files. Yep. Good to see you. Morning, people. Yeah. And alpaca is hairy. Yes. And that's the thing. I don't know. Michael's had an alpaca. It was a blend. And it had some pretty nice colors with it, but I swear I was sneezing up fiber like all day using it, and I just stopped using it. But anyway, welcome in, Miss Sonia. All right, so my husband bought me these at the end of the season last year, and this is Loops and Threads. Here we go. Interchangeable circular needle set. And you get 28 pieces, and this is their brand. It was not cheap, but originally they wanted $90. For this thing. So it goes from pretty big, although I forget what size. That's a 15. This is a size 15. And it's rosewood and some kind of other wood. What does it say? And this is brass. So it is relatively fancy. Yeah, you can kind of see that. Yeah. So it's not too bad. So I started using them with my little sweater. Because it's not really that far. But anyway, there it is. But that's the the thing around the neck, the yoke, I guess. But there it is. Yeah. So that's it. That's as far as I got. But so far these have been pretty decent, and so I've been kind of digging these. And who knew? Yeah. I'm trying to see. It said what kind of wood this is. You got 6 cables. It's got the locks and then the different size circular cords on them. So, I think one is like a 29, a 36, and then something else. So, yeah, so there is. So, this, if you ever can afford it and you get it on clearance, this was $30, on if Michael's, and it was pretty good. All right, now let's see who's here. All right, well, we have Miss Beela's here, so she's back, so she's feeling okay today. I think let's see how she's doing. All right, there you go.
Hey,
Hey,
man, what a chaotic morning.
I know I'm already there.
This computer decided it's no longer charging. So I started the new
Okay,
computer. I couldn't log in to get the link. And I was
let's.
like, girl.
No, I know this is like literally a pop up. So when you see people on YouTube, I laugh when people go, "I'm gonna pop up at 4 o'clock today," and I'm like, "No, that is not a pop up.
No.
A pop up is what
You're not
is
going to
what
be able to do it on time at 4.
Right. Well, no. But the problem is you don't pop up. Let's say it's mine. It's 9:43 a.m. Eastern. You don't pop up and you go, I'm going to pop up at 2 p.m. today. That's not a pop up. A pop up means you literally push the button and go live. So I kind of
go.
snicker. Yeah, right. So I literally snicker when people say that. They go, I'm going to pop up tomorrow at 5, and I'm going, really? That's not a pop up. But I appreciate the warning. So did you see my bluebell? Did you see my bluebell? This is hilarious.
No, I just nice.
But look at this bluebell. It's back. Remember bluebell? It's that color.
I like those colors.
So you gotta go to Omaha and check out Ollie's.
Not to Omaha, to the other end of Omaha.
Right. Well, you got to get over there.
I gotta go west.
Okay. Well, the sad tragic thing, I don't know. Maybe. But the sad part is
it's west of Omaha. It's almost getting to Iowa.
Oh, Iowa. That's going to be a hike.
Well, I live by the border.
Omaha you do.
By the border.
Yeah, you have a lot of, like I saw the map and I said, wow, that's pretty interesting. See, I don't cross state lines that much, but people like in other places do. It's kind of funny when you see that.
I didn't until I moved to here. Then we went to, my friend wanted to go to what is it where they make the wine? Winery?
Winery, yeah.
So we had to cross the Missouri River. So I never paid attention how wibbly wobbly the line is in the map. So it's like, welcome to Iowa. Welcome to Nebraska. Welcome to Iowa. Welcome to. I was like, turn off this GPS.
That's kind of weird. Yeah, see, I cannot relate to that at all. But it's interesting. I mean, I'm kind of yeah. Oh, we got Aisha came in. Hey, she's saying hello, Kelly and Jane. Good to see you. Yes. So anyway, does anybody want to share what they're working on? I know what Renee's working on, but she can tell us again. Tell us if you want to. Yeah, if you want to share what you're working on.
I'm not working on anything.
I know it's so.
I did work on some things. I forgot to. Let me go grab it.
It's fine. It's fine.
I just have to get up. I'll be right back.
Sure. This is what happens when you pop up.
Yeah.
You try to be, you try to be, somewhat prepared, but you're not as prepared.
I'm taking my image because it's disheartening to see me moving.
I understand that. But then the other thing I was working on, I'll show you this. I was messing around with some thrift store yarn. Now, of course, I'm sitting on all of this. This is bad. So what happened? What had happened was there was a what's that called? Somebody had in the thrift store. This is that premier chenille, and it was in a bag. And I went, ooh, and it was like $4, and they had 2 of these. I think the person bought it and never used it. So I was just playing around with it because I would just want to try out all these yarns without physically buying too much and see if they're worth worth their salt or whatever. And so far, this one is not bad. And of course, I'm sitting on this. Oh, I got to pull this up out of here. I'm sitting on everything. This is really bad. But what's interesting is
funny. If I
Yeah.
go to Omaha and there's none of this yarn.
I know you. Yeah, I almost want to say you should almost. Oops, hold on. Let me hit this. Hit the wrong button here. There we go. So I'll show you this. So I made a little flower. So this does crochet pretty nicely.
Is this a
Yeah.
daffodil?
I was thinking more of a peony, but I got to make it bigger. Like it's not bally enough. At first, like I was going to do a rose, and then I went, I don't know. So I got to make it. I got to fill it in a little more. But I thought this was really funny. But I wanted to just try it out. So as you see, it comes out pretty good. Yeah. So who knows? Mm-hmm.
All
Let's
right.
see. Okay.
Vila decided to join us. Vila,
Oh,
say hello to the people. Over here. Say hi.
your dog.
Hi.
Your dog's just like the face is just. It's funny how like
Don't tell me what to do. I'm a collie. I'm
there's no face. Like there's no expression. She's just okay.
she moves a little bit here.
Right.
You know,
Right.
her
She's
little,
chilling. Yeah, she's chilling.
but the face, she does have a lot of expression.
Right. But
But
not this morning.
it's because the long snout. People are not used to the long snout.
Well, like some dogs, they just have crazy faces. Like I've been watching a lot of social
Like a
media.
bug.
Yeah, they make funny faces. And that one dog, oh my gosh. The one dog, it's some kind of a I don't know if it's a Weimaraner. It's something in that family. The dog is always like every time there's something crazy, it goes like I've never seen a
Well,
dog do that. And it
Vila
cracks
has
me up. I'm dying.
Botox face.
I'm dying.
Vila has Botox face.
Oh, both
Look out.
right. She's not. Yeah,
I'm
there's
just
not a whole lot going on there.
shocked.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
so
it's okay. We love you, Vila.
yes, and Renee said she loves the dog. And then, oh boy, and then Aisha said I should try amigurumi, and I will. But I was just like, I'm just playing around. Yeah, so I wanted to try it out, but actually, the color's nice. These are beautiful colors, but I don't want to
I like
pay
it.
$8.99 plus whatever shipping. Like that's where like I'm like a cheapskate. I don't know why. Like I feel some kind of way. I don't want to.
True.
Don't want to order.
And
Yeah,
I are even gonna confess, I don't like to tip. No.
you don't like
If
to.
no. If I am paying for the service,
Yes.
then I'm paying for the delivery service.
Yeah.
Why I still have to give you more 25% of my order?
I know that's
Where do
yeah.
you think money grows in tree?
Well, yeah.
I think people should get paid decent salary. So,
Yes. Yeah, I like that better.
but what about people that give you the cup, napkin,
Oh,
muffin, and 25 and they want a tip? So
yeah. Well,
I don't eat out. I don't order things a lot because of that.
right. Yeah, and
Okay, I made hats.
okay, let me see your hat there.
I made this one.
Oh, nice. Is that mine? Hold on.
Sure.
No, I'm good.
It's a red heart. I just made it because it was here and I
Mhm.
was watching a
Mhm.
movie.
Right?
This one is front back post, but is a puff stitch
Oh,
on the back post. Like you do it diagonally.
okay.
So what is it you said? It looked like cornrows?
It does.
I had one of this that I made with I
Mhm.
love this yarn.
Mhm.
And it lasted 10 years until my car got taken away by a tornado.
Oh,
So I said, I used to make this one a lot, people, and sell it.
very
You can
nice.
watch the whole movie and be done.
Mm,
And you can make these with
I
any
love it.
yarn.
I love
Um, I this is one of the ones that I wrote the pattern and I never
it. Mhm.
published. I never did anything. Who knows?
Nice.
Maybe we can bring it one of these days.
Bring it back.
Yes. And
Okay.
bring the instructions. And then I wrote this one too, but
Oh, let me see that one. Hold on.
this one is I do not know the name of this stitch, but it's a
Yeah.
thin stitch, but you just use the first, the second, and the first, and then
Mhm.
everything else is behind. I have a thing with back post, I guess.
Yes, I see. No, that's really nice. Yeah. Now the funny thing is, I will tell you guys, I was free forming this. I just free formed it. Like I didn't, no pattern. I'm just messing. But I'm just,
Me
I just,
neither. I don't have pattern. I write my
you
own
just
because
write
I
your
don't
own.
have time to follow anybody.
There you go.
It's
All
too
right.
much words. So
Yeah.
what I did, I got the graph,
Yep.
no words. Then
Yes.
you learn the repetition. Then you
Yep.
put it into a hat.
Right. That's great.
Then once you get to the round size, then you just don't. This is so easy. You can do it with your eyes closed. I wish you could see.
Let's see.
It has kind of like little stripes
Mm-hmm.
in the texture.
Yeah.
This is with the main stain
Okay.
from Walmart. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know they had some with bling for 250.
Yeah, that's
And I
nice.
got it just it's soft. It's
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
compared to Red Heart. This
Mm.
one is a sandpaper.
Okay.
And this is very soft. And it's good for those days. I should didn't take the marker. The
Yeah.
only thing I had to do, I had to mark the beginning.
Right. That's good.
Even though you go up, but
Yeah.
just for me. But I think this one is a nice beanie for
Yeah.
it's not so cold or windy days. Like here, there's a lot of windy days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my friend told me you should just write it down,
Yeah, you should. If you can. If you remember what
or
you
make a video, whatever. I was
make a
like, yeah.
video. Yeah.
But my biggest fear is you write it down, you make a tutorial, you do
Yes.
whatever,
Yeah.
and then people are gonna complain. Well, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Oh, I
Mhm.
just want to get the baseball bat. It's like,
Right.
dude, you
Yeah.
couldn't write yourself. You
Yeah.
couldn't figure it out this yourself.
Well,
I'm not charging. And you still complaining. That
well,
irritates me.
yeah, that's a tough one. I have not encountered that at this point, but who knows?
That's how I stopped translating patterns for
Yeah.
drop. There's a whole bunch of people at the
Mm.
what is it, Ravelry?
Yeah, Ravelry.
They have
It's
a group for translating patterns.
yeah, that's see, I am so bad. I don't go on there like I should. I should go on there more.
I don't think people go there as often anymore. You know, politics destroy everything, and once they
Oh,
brought politics to it,
mhm.
and
Yes.
then it totally got divided, and then
Um,
keep politics out of knitting, keep politics out of food.
what? Well,
There's a place for everything. Knitting,
yes,
crocheting, crafting is not time. It's time
right.
for you to what's not go talking about who if you like or if you don't like it, if you're
Right,
pro, if
right.
you're so since they did that, I think it was
Oh,
in 2019,
mhm.
then Reverie totally fell apart.
Right. Oh, man. Well, that's a bummer. All right,
It
let's
is.
say yeah, that's kind of a bummer, but I'm gonna say hi to a couple of people. So we got Barb Brownlee came in. I saw Mr. Kyle came in, and I saw Miss Sonia came in. So she dropped her link. Kyle dropped his. If you wanna hook up and, make friends and win, people. What's that book? How to Make Friends and something, something, something. I forget. Oh my gosh. Oh well, you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, we got Miss Ashley here. Okay. Oh, member for 30 months. Yeah, girl. Thank you so
Right.
much. All
She's here
right.
to stay.
She's here to stay. Yeah, that's good.
I
Um,
am I got something
yeah.
through thrift books, and it's not about crochet. I got it. Have you
Oh,
read this book before?
I have. Yeah, way back.
It's an awesome book, though.
Yeah, it's
I read
interesting.
it
And
in
it's short.
Portuguese.
Oh, it's in Portuguese? Let me wait,
No,
hold on.
no, I read it in Portuguese. I'm
Oh,
gonna
you
read
read
it
in
in English to
Portuguese.
see
Oh, okay.
how it is.
Wait, hold it up
And
again.
people, there is pictures. See, there's pictures.
Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Yeah. Richard Bach. Okay. Nice.
Basically, it's for all of you weirdos out there.
Yes,
You're not weird. You're just creative. You just don't fit the box that people created for you.
that is correct.
It's about a seagull, in case
Yep.
the name
Yeah.
didn't give it away.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's kind of funny because he has a different name. It's not Jonathan.
What is it?
In Portuguese, it's a different name. I don't
Oh,
remember
okay.
the name, but
Yeah.
in Portuguese, he has a different name. So let's say his name is Antonio. It's not Antonio. He has a funny
Antonio.
name. He has a funny name in Portuguese,
Oh, of course. Yeah.
and basically,
Mhm.
he's a seagull that wanted to fly
Yeah.
high in
Yes.
the sky. You know,
Oh,
and like there is a place for everybody in this world, right?
yeah. Yes.
And they said, seagulls are scavengers.
They are.
We are eagles fly high, owls
Hmm.
fly at night, and they tried to tell him, "You do what you're supposed to,"
Right.
and he said, "The heck with it."
Okay.
But he tried to fly very high, but
Yep.
um, I thought it was very creative the way he flew,
Hmm.
because he had to think outside of the box because his wings were not made to fly very high,
Right. Right. Yep.
but yeah, it's just saying that sometimes people put limitation, and you just got to
Mm.
shake it off. So
All
I'm
right.
kind of
Yeah.
interested to see if I like in English.
Okay. All right. So that's the message for today. We'll go with that one. Don't
Yeah.
set limits. Yep.
And there is people you guys should get. There is images. There's tons of seagull images.
Yeah. Well, it's but the only problem is it's in black and white. I was like, ah, like I remember that.
I know. It's just
Yeah.
how
And
old is this book?
it's really old.
When was it originally
Like
written?
it was in the 70s, I'm pretty sure. Let me see.
I bet. I wonder if kids nowadays would get it. This.
No, well, I don't know. But it's an interesting book. And it's funny, and I remember I think I had a copy of that book, but I think I got rid of, I think when I was moving, I've moved so many times that after a while you kind of get rid of stuff, and that's what happens. But let me see. Do I have anything here? I thought I had something along the lines here. Hold on. But anyway, let me thank Miss Ashley. So here we go. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. Oh, that's what friends are for. Okay, thank you. All right. So I thought I had something about don't set limits.
Don't
Ah,
set limits.
but I
But it's
like that.
kind of cool though.
No, I
The
like
whole
it.
thing about the
Yeah.
seagull that he didn't conform.
Yes.
He said, "No, I gotta fly.
Gotta
I gotta
fly.
fly. I gotta fly." In my
Mm-hmm.
case, I say I'm a peacock. I gotta
Yes.
fly. Let me fly.
All right.
But
No,
he
not this
figured
one.
out that if he bended his wing a little bit,
Yes.
he would get a little bit more oomph.
Right.
And it was very creative. I was
Yeah.
thinking last night,
Yep.
like when you go like, nothing is right, nothing's blah, blah, blah. But
Hmm.
I was thinking, I guess I am where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah, I think about that all the time. And I had I'm not going to talk about it here, but I got a milestone thing in the mail the other day, and I went, ah, when people start talking about like retirement and stuff like that, and I'm going, oh God, like you try not to think about it. Like you think about it, but you don't want to think about it. And I just went, oh no, like all these things you gotta plan for,
Yeah.
and
But did you ever stop to think about, you took the left turns? Did you ever stop to think, what if you took the right? How would it be?
oh
The
yeah,
the chain
all
effect
the
of
time.
the whole things, the
Oh yeah.
how your life would unfold if
Hmm.
everything you wanted and
Yep.
you didn't get, what
Yep.
if you got it?
Right. Yeah. It's
Would you be happier? Would
I
you
don't
be
know.
miserable?
Hmm. Well,
It's a
I
good
will
question.
share one thing. So years ago, I had like a horrible boss. Everybody has a bad boss, but you have a boss that's just like on your tail the whole time. And I took an interview in an industry that I was not really qualified for, but I just they invited me to come, so I went. Yeah, it was out of state, and and I was kind of like, I'm not sure if I'm going to get this job, but I really would love, like, in other words, it was in Austin, Texas, and you can guess the companies that are there. But I went to this interview in Austin, and Austin, Texas from Pennsylvania is that's a like a six
Around
hour.
the corner.
It's just around the corner. Yeah. So I skipped work one day and I went down. I interviewed for this job, and they put the whole red carpet out. Yeah, we do this over here, and we're doing this over here, and this over here, and this over here. Anyway, didn't get it. But I was like, I told my husband, I said, if I get this job, we are out of here. I don't care what you're trying to do, but we're out of here. Like, because I was just ready to go. Anyway, it didn't happen. And that I was thinking to myself, where would I be if I had been in Austin, Texas?
In Austin.
In Austin, Texas, yeah.
And then look what happened to Austin. Grew so much that
yeah. I mean, it was starting at that time. It was on the up.
and
Yeah,
it grew like
it's crazy. So I wonder,
and then
yeah,
crushed and burned. See, you're supposed to be where you're supposed to be.
I guess, but I remember going, oh man. And there was another girl that was there. We were both interviewing at the same time, and she goes, "This was the greatest job I never got." And I said the same thing. And we both were like, "Yeah, girl." High five. But anyway, here we go. So Renee's got a good one here. I like this. Robert Frost, The Road Less Traveled. Yeah, right. That's a good one. Yeah. But but I think it to myself, like, what would have happened if I had gotten that job? I would have been in a whole different situation for sure. Yeah. But
yeah, it's just kind of interesting, though.
It's interesting. So I wonder, and I always wonder if anybody has any stories like that where you.
I would be in a pickle.
Yeah.
If I were to marry, but hey, see, hypothetical statements like things like that is not my forte. I failed English class on that because hypothetical statement is very weird. Nobody speaks like this in real life.
Does, no.
But if I had 2 fiancés before my husband, so if I married my first fiancé, I would be taking care of a guy that barely talks because he was like a genius. And genius and madness has a thin line, and his mind just cracked. His father's mind cracked.
Oh, wow.
He went cuckoo for Cocoa Puff.
Okay.
His mind went cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. So I was like, man, I got to feel it.
What the heck?
And my second fiance said the same thing. And he was like a young guy, and everything is fine. Then he broke up with me. After he broke up with me, I found out that at 18, he was already a recovered alcoholic.
Oh, geez. Yeah, that's terrible.
And then it's just like, one little bad day.
Yeah.
The whole darn thing goes.
Yeah.
And it did happen. And then I was like, I think I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah. That's cool.
And all the things. And it just doesn't feel good when it happens.
Right. Yeah. Like you're kind of going, aw.
I remember when I wanted to be a flight attendant for the longest time. Since I was a 7-year-old. My father was an alcoholic. So I think that's why my second fiancé never said that he was an alcoholic, because I said that is off. That is a no. I cannot, no alcohol in my life.
Right.
So he kept as a secret because kind of stupid, but hey, I remember when I was 7, I wanted to be a flight attendant. We used to live by the international airport in Rio called Galeão. And I said, when I grow up, I'm going to be a flight attendant. Because remember back in the days when the earth was flat, flying was bougie. The flight attendants were bougie. Everything was...
The food was bougie.
Before they shove everybody in the airplane, it's a metro now.
Like cows.
Yeah, so there is something beautiful to me. I thought was something beautiful about the uniform and the way they carry themselves.
They
Then
were
when I moved
amazing.
over here, there is what Frontier. They used to wear shorts and what is it called? Polo shirt.
They look
What a
terrible.
tacky thing! Well,
Yeah.
they didn't last. They didn't last, but they had
Mm-mm.
cool airplanes.
Right. But that was
So
it.
I I
Mm.
got in job interviews for flight attendant for
Yeah.
6 years.
Oh wow.
Every week, 2 to 3. You would be shocked how many airlines are out there.
Yeah, there are a lot. Yeah.
I learned how to swim to try to get hired to
Yes.
Alaska Airline because with
Oh.
Alaska Airline you need to know how to swim just in
Okay.
case your airplane crashes in cold water. You're
Oh
supposed
God.
to keep swimming.
Wow.
But yeah, there's all
Mm.
those little details. And I finally got hired by United Airlines
Yeah.
because they
A big
purchased
one.
Fargy, that was a
Oh.
Brazilian company, and
Okay.
I was so happy. I
Yeah.
got my uniform, I got everything, and I got in a bad car accident, got paralyzed for 6 months.
Oh wow.
And 9 months at the 6 months when
Yeah.
they waited for 6 months and they said we can no longer wait when you feel better,
Yes. Yes.
apply again. But then I never felt better. But I was wondering, what if I flew? Would it
Mm.
be because I like the benefits of going everywhere.
Yeah, and it's free, right? I think so.
Yeah, or
For the.
something pretty close to free.
Mhm.
But you know, I stumbled upon being an interpreter. What I like more than being flight attendant because by the time I became a flight attendant was just what a waitress in the
Yeah.
sky.
Yep.
It
Mhm.
didn't wasn't how you call it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, it changed. Like flying is terrible. Yeah, now it's not as fun. Oh, but listen, I got a question for you, Jane. So Suzanne's
All right.
asking, how did you come to the USA? And then we're gonna say hi to Miss Laura's Block Ministries. Hello, good to see you. So how did you end up in the USA?
I flew Rio to Miami,
No,
Miami,
no,
Dallas,
no,
Dallas,
no, no,
Utah.
no. You got
I came by airplane.
the real story. If you
Oh,
don't,
I
I
started
mean,
swimming and up in Cuba. From Cuba, I got into a boat, landed in Miami. No, just kidding.
all
No,
right.
I met my husband in Brazil. We
Hmm.
hated each other at first sight.
Wow.
Uh, we are, I don't think 100% describe how different we are. I think it's more like 500% different.
Yeah,
We
that's
are
interesting.
very different. He's Scandinavian, he's quiet. His whole family is like that, and my family is Italian, it's loud, it's like those people that make the comedy, those
Yes.
British guys that had the Italian mama, they imitate Italian mamas.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
that. So,
Okay.
then we finally got together. Then he was a decent person. Then
Yeah.
we fell in love. Then I applied for fiance visa. In case nobody knew, there is a fiance visa.
Oh, a thing. That's a thing.
It's kind of interesting. Not
Mm,
everybody gets this visa. I
okay.
got it my first. I think I guess. I guess it's because I'm very transparent. I
Yes.
am a bad liar. I cannot
Yeah.
lie.
Neither. Yeah.
Lying
Yeah.
requires memory, and I got none.
Right.
So
Right.
I just say the truth. So,
Okay.
so
But
I
that's
got over
okay.
there. I remember the council. He
Mm-hmm.
said, "So if I give you this visa, it was the coolest interview. I have no idea what people go through, but I lost my interview." And he said, "So your name gonna be Jane Grant?" I said, "Yeah, it was my nickname my whole life. It was. It was a joke. Everybody used to call me Jane Grant."
Wow. That's crazy.
And they
All
used to
right.
say that I look Americanized. I didn't look Americanized. I look
No.
like an American that comes to visit Brazil because I
Right.
wore socks. I didn't wear very little clothes, Like,
Oh,
like in Brazil, the girls wear very little clothes. I
yeah,
wear
they're
decent clothes. I was very modest. So they
yeah.
said, you look like an American. So they used to call me Jane Grant, and then
Wow.
stuck. And then my husband said I married him for his last name. I said, for sure wasn't for the money.
Right, right. Yeah.
There is it. But yeah,
Mm,
he said to me, like, once you get, I said, I'm gonna give you the visa. He said like this, but you gotta promise once you get there,
yeah.
you're gonna go to college or a
Mhm,
university. You're gonna get
mhm.
an education, and you're gonna
Okay,
help people.
right. That's
Hey, what an
good.
awesome interview!
That
He
is
said,
pretty cool.
he said, don't ever get to United States just to settle to clean homes. Because
Mm,
there's a lot of people that gets here just to be a housekeeper. There's nothing wrong, but
right.
to me that never made sense to me. You can be anything. You're finally in the country
Yeah,
that you can be anything, and you're gonna settle for housekeeper. You can be housekeeper in Brazil.
yeah,
You know, and in Brazil, housekeeper, unfortunately, what I think they do a wonderful job. Because without a
right.
housekeeper, without the street sweepers, without these people that do the
Yeah,
what do you call it, the dirty jobs,
right,
um,
right.
the whole civilization crumbles, right?
Mm,
But
mm.
in Brazil, they are like the bottom. They don't get paid. They don't
They don't
get
get
paid
paid.
enough to
Yeah.
survive.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
it was like, why would you aim so low?
Yeah, well, yeah, you gotta aim high. Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
interesting because my it's funny, like, we had years ago, like, we had a rental property, and we had tenants, from another country, and it was kind of the same thing, and my husband said to the guy one guy, he had been there, like, a while, 5 years or something, he goes, "Why don't you go back to school?" And the guy just looked at him, and my husband was like, "Oh, okay." Just to see, you might wanna try, I don't know, because they were struggling, they were working multiple jobs and stuff, and I just remember going like, "Yeah," like, if like see, to me, having multiple jobs is not the way to go, like, that's my opinion, but I know people have to do it, but I feel like you have no life, and and then you wonder, like, is that money worth it? I don't know. I mean, I have to ask the question. I
Oh,
guess if you're really, I won't say desperate. I hate to use the word desperate, but you know what I'm saying. If you have to work two jobs, but I just feel like it's awful if you have to do that because then you have no life. And I don't know
yeah.
how you have a schedule. Yeah, this is getting big. Look at this thing. It's huge.
Woo, girl. You can make a pillow out of this.
Oh yeah,
And then
yeah,
make a circle, make it bigger, and then make the bottom a circle and
yeah,
just sew that. Uh,
yeah.
Susan is
Oh,
like, so you married, you
ah,
married, long story short. Yes, long story
yes.
short. Because I'm not sure if people think about it. For
Mm.
you to pick up all your belongings to 272 pounds suitcase. Everything
Oh
you
wow.
ever wore, ever had, everything is
Yeah.
in that suitcase.
Wow.
Pack and leave.
Yes.
Leave your family, leave your language, leave your
Mm.
costumes. Good
Yes.
or bad, you're leaving it behind. You leave
Yeah.
everything behind. It
Yep.
has to be for the right reason.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you want to come here to become to study or to whatever, it has
Yep.
to be for a good. To me, it does not make sense to come here
Mm-hmm.
and work your fingers to the bone,
Yeah.
get paid under the table, do not have anything, go back to the country, work
Yeah.
just a little bit better. Well, so I
Excuse
don't
me.
know.
Yes.
I'm in a group of Brazilians that did pretty good. I'm the
Yeah.
one that is the least successful.
Oh, that's funny.
And one of them had a house in California, right by the ocean.
Oh,
You know,
nice.
her what is it? Balcony towards the
Yes.
ocean. Everything's beautiful.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
this new president became the president. She said nope. She packed and she left.
Oh my
She
gosh.
packed her husband. She packed everything. She sold the
Are you
house and she
serious?
left. And she's leaving Brazil. Yeah, and I
Oh,
was like, So
She just oh
you
wow, that's
couldn't
crazy.
you couldn't handle 4 years? Okay.
Mm,
I was like,
wow.
and then you go back to Brazil and now you're gonna
Yes.
be bad mouthing America?
That's weird. Yeah.
I
So she
thought,
just
well,
booked.
you
Wow.
came here, you
Mm,
couldn't even be a
yeah.
housekeeper in the hospital, let's say like that.
Mhm.
You couldn't do any of that. You
Yes.
came here, you had nothing. You
Yes.
learned English.
Yes.
I also didn't know English. So she learned English just like I did. She went to
Wow.
college just like I did. She took English as a
Mhm.
second language. She did
Mhm.
all that. We
Yeah.
both work as interpreters. Then Language Line, I used to work for Language Line.
Okay.
They found out that a lot of people that worked for them didn't have the proper documentation, so they
Uh,
fired everybody to rehire. But
oh.
then by then she was burned out, so she decided to go volunteer in the hospital. Something that I didn't know,
Yeah.
that girls that have large breasts, you can go to the hospital and volunteer to hold a little baby close to you.
Oh,
There,
okay.
I didn't know that they
That's a
want
thing.
large.
Wow.
Yeah, it is a thing. And then she found out about classes that they have to be a doula. So she became a doula. From the
There you
doula,
go.
she became something else. And then all of a
Yeah.
sudden, she was working with people like not her specific, but
Yeah.
like Kardashian. Let's say Kim Kardashian had a baby. She
Yeah.
doesn't know what to do. So
Right.
she doesn't take care of the baby. So she tells Kim Kardashian how to hold the baby, how to
Oh,
change the diapers, and
okay.
she made tons of money. Something
Oh,
that was
wow.
very natural to her. Then,
Cool.
she went back to Brazil, so she lives like a tourist because a real person, not here, not anywhere,
Yeah.
can just pick up every weekend and go to, let's say, I'm gonna go to Alaska, swim with the orcas.
Yeah.
No, you got to plan and
Yes.
then go, right?
That's
So I
correct.
said, if you didn't have that
Yeah.
opportunity that they gave you, you wouldn't be living the life you have now in the
Yeah.
country that gave you very little.
Right.
And now
Uh-oh.
she's gonna come back because
In-
the
Interesting.
president of Brazil, he
Yeah.
decided that he gonna take 35% of your whole entire
Mhm.
amount of money that you made it while you were out of the country.
Oh, okay.
So
So she made a
I've been
lot of
here
money.
for
Yeah.
35 years, you
Yes.
know, and
Oh.
now she's like, "Oh, maybe I gotta go back. I'm gonna get my citizenship back."
Holy smokes. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Oh, now listen. So Miss Sonia said she works as a prenatal parent coach. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the awesome thing.
Lactation. Yeah, and lactation educator. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
I didn't
knew
know
that.
hospital needed people that has,
Mhm.
because she was
Yeah.
also, you know, and
Okay.
she says they need people just to hold the baby.
Interesting.
I don't know, like maybe the mom, something happened to the mom,
Yeah. Huh?
and the
Yeah.
baby's there, so they just need to be held. She
Yeah.
loved that job, it's just
Oh, so she did okay.
like she
All right.
did she did
Look-
more than okay.
Yeah, I
I am
mean, yeah.
okay. She had a house front to the other. Girl, don't complain. There's a lot of Americans that don't get that luxury.
Yes. Okay. Well, there you have it. But that's cool. No, actually, I think that is a cool job. I never considered doing that. Like, I probably should have.
Oh,
Maybe.
kangaroo care in
Yeah.
ICU.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Oh, they call it kangaroo care. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, she said for me to do it. And I was like, no, I'm terrified of kids.
Yeah, like the little babies for me are a little freaky because they're so small, and then they
To
can't
me,
hold
it's
their
like
heads
they
up.
have no,
Yeah, they
you
can't
know,
hold their heads. Yeah, it's like a whole thing. See, once they get past that point, I'm okay. But yeah, those first couple of days, I'm like,
my family damaged me because I I didn't know, but back in the days after today, I had neuropathy and I drop
mhm,
everything. I always did in my hands.
oh
Um, so all of us grew up at the same, me, my
yeah,
cousins. Then there
hmm,
was like when I was 13, 14. Then the new set of cousins were born.
you're right.
And then they go like, "Put your hand." No, If I drop this thing, that's
Yeah.
it. I'm never gonna get.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I am that. If you never met somebody like this, that is me. If you come with a baby like this to me, I'm gonna go. Well, nope.
Thank you. Thank you, but no thank you.
I will. If I walk into a room and they were just boo 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 babies, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why I'm like that, baby kid,
Well, you
especially
don't want to
kids.
drop them. I get that. That makes
No,
sense.
I just they kids in general make me uncomfortable, especially
Mhm.
if I'm outnumbered. You know, like have you seen scary movies? There is always kids' laughter.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
All right now. Okay. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, here's my flower. I'll show you my flower real quick.
Kangaroo.
So I made it. Yeah,
Where?
kangaroo. So there we go. Look how big. So this is
I
getting
like
big.
it. I think
But
you
not
should
bad.
continue,
I'll keep going. Yeah. Keep
and
going.
then it would make a cool pillow.
Yeah. And I'm just freestyling this. Hold on. Let me go. Yeah, the lighting's a little better. So anyway, I'm still working, but
And it's kind of
yeah.
funny because my neighbor has peonies everywhere,
Yes.
and it's that
Yes.
pink. Such a
It
beautiful flower. It lasts
that's
one
what I
or
was
2 days,
thinking.
and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh,
You
but
have to
I'll
care and
tell you.
care and care.
Yes. Well, I'll tell
Okay.
you a funny peony story. So we moved into this house, and the people that lived here were knuckleheads.
Mm.
And why I say that? Okay, so what happened was they had peonies all over the place, and they were gorgeous. And they put it around the well. We have well water, and peonies poisoned the well. So we had to get the well, clean and whatever, whatever. And I went, oh man, the peonies.
So
And
you killed them all?
I had to take it away. Yeah, we had to take them out of there
Was that
because
at the well?
I mean, you need the water.
Can't you get the water from the s-
No, we're
the?
not connected. Yeah, we're not connected to the city
I
water.
wouldn't drink water from the well. It's too
But
hard. The water's too hard.
it is hard, but you have to test it, and that's what we do. And it's
I
been pretty good.
lived in Wyoming and they have well water. Man, that thing, when one gulp, it feels like a rock in your stomach.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Pow.
It's got some minerals.
It has a
So
punch.
it has some punch.
But
I do
they
enjoy
say it's
drinking
good
water.
for you. They say it's good for you.
Yeah, yeah, it is. But yeah, so we are like we need to get one of those. They call it a spin down filter that filters out a little bit of the minerals so that it's not so hard. Because
Yeah, I
like
have a water softener. Would that work for you?
yeah, you can do that too. But they were saying for ours it's so bad that you need a spin down filter, and it just sort of filters out just a little bit of the minerals so that you don't get the full punch of it. But you don't. But it doesn't completely take them out. Yeah.
Man,
So
couldn't you relocate the peonies?
I was like, actually, I tried to, but I couldn't. So I have to go and I want to put some in, but I got to make sure to keep them away from the well. Yeah. But this guy, they did all kinds of stuff like that. And then the other thing that we have in Pennsylvania is a shale. So shale has what is that stuff that kills you? Sorry, I shouldn't use that word, but like
Everything does. It
the
doesn't take much.
the underwater gas that kills you. Radon. We have radon.
Right?
So
Oh, is that from underwater? Because
it's under the ground. It comes up
where
from
I
under.
live, it has the highest level of radon to the
Oh,
point that a lot of people have. I have a thing downstairs to take
yeah,
the
me
radon.
too. Me too. Yep, we have a radon remover. So it's really scary. Like buying homes, you got to
But
do
I
all these
didn't know
steps.
that's for the water. I thought that was from the
No, no,
dirt
it's not water. No, no, it's underground. So it's a
on the
gas.
ground. So
It's one of those
like,
it's radioactive. It's radioactive gas is what it is.
why did they get basements in a place like that? Seriously.
Well, see, I don't think people knew. And see, this is the whole see Pennsylvania's old. You got to remember,
I don't know
1600s.
how old Fremont is.
Well, yeah, well, Pennsylvania, I mean, they I think it was founded in the 1700s, but they were here in the 1600s, the people, the colonizers came over. They were here very early. So, like none of that stuff, nobody knew about that stuff, you know what I mean? Back in those days. So, but yeah, radon gas. So, if you ever have a home, If you check the well water, check the radon gas. This is a $50 consult. You should give me, but you got to check that. Then you check all the rest of the systems, electrical, plumbing, you know, all that stuff, and make sure it's correct. But that's the
Okay,
whole thing.
found out.
Yeah. Yes.
1856. And it used to have a little accent because it used to be Fremont.
Oh, Fremont.
And they
Okay.
were Fremont. It's like, we don't want to be Fremont, so they changed to Fremont.
Fremont. Okay.
And yep.
But that, so there, like I said, there are a lot of old homes, so you have to be really careful, like especially in Pennsylvania. I don't know what other places where the homes are. When I say old, I'm not talking about 1970s. I'm talking about 1770s. There's some old houses around here, so
Yeah.
you really have to be
It's kind of funny because it was people didn't realize here in the Midwest
yeah.
that Fremont was that toxic with this. They thought it was regular Midwest until
Mm.
everybody started showing up with lung cancer.
Yeah, lung cancer, and that's what
And
happens.
nobody smoked, and there was no
Nobody
secondhand
smokes.
smoke. There was none, and
Right.
then they found out the levels were sky high. And then
Yes.
everybody has one of those things now.
Yeah. Yeah. And
And the
that's one of
funny
those
thing,
things.
you think,
Yep.
I'm gonna put that thing, is good to go. And every year you have to
Hmm.
pay
Hmm.
$100, $200 to make it sure it still
Yep.
works.
It's still working. That's right. So it's really important. But anyway, so that's the whole thing with these. But you have to just really be careful what you do. The decisions that you make when you're messing around in your house, and the lead
Yeah,
based.
when you buy lead, that's my thing. I cannot remove whatever it is unless I wanna to mess with the lead.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's kind of funny because the government pay to remove all the lead, but
Mm,
there is but that's it. That's why they take it off and leave it all bare naked, and then it's up to you to put it all back up, all
yeah.
the plaster, everything back
Yep.
new without. It's like, and
Hmm.
everybody says, "I just leave as is."
Yeah,
My
and
house
this
was built in 1910,
1910.
probably
Wow.
tons of lead.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's probably lead in there. But and the other thing is asbestos. And
Okay.
that's another, highly. I think it does affect your lungs as well. I believe so. And can't in the C, the big C, there's
Yeah,
causes that.
so if you buy an old house, be
You got to be
prepared
careful.
for all those. Well, there are a lot of stuff that the government reimburse you for it.
Yeah.
So you
Yep.
gotta, but they just reimburse you to remove the bad stuff.
Yep.
To put
Yep.
back in functional
That's up.
terms, they are not.
Yep.
It's something else different.
Yep.
I
So.
think, hey, it's halfway there, right? Because if
Yeah.
they take everything out
Mm-hmm.
and dispose of the bad material,
Yep.
hey, that is about couple thousands, about 20,000 that you're not paying to
Yeah. I
your
mean,
whole
it's
entire
a lot of
house.
money. Yeah. Owning a home is very expensive. Can be, especially if you have to
It,
fix,
it,
massive things like
it's
that.
expensive to rent as well.
Well, now it is. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm scared of renting now. Like these landlords aren't playing. Oh, let's
I
see. Oh,
paid
yeah.
half of what I okay, my last house in Dallas, my last
Yeah.
apartment was 620 square feet, and
Hmm.
I paid twice as much of what I pay for mortgage here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. And that almost doesn't make sense. But like I said, they've really raised the rents. But let's say hi. Okay. K Naturals here. Good to see you. Saying hi to everybody listening in. And Life with Tasharia is still here. Thanks for hanging out. Yes. So anyway, I think I said hi to everybody. Yeah, I did. All right now. So anyway, so we're just here, just doing a little. Jane's not.
I'm just
I'm doing a
hanging.
little crafting.
I'm just hanging because
Oh,
I
this
had
would be.
Botox yesterday, and everything
Oh,
is still kind of like, so my heavy looks gonna, yeah, I get a little droopy eye. Uh, but pretty soon all these kind of lifts, it's not
yes.
for looks, but I lose a little bit of my precious moment. Look, after the Botox, take about a week
So
for everything.
Botox.
But I
Yeah.
have for migraine.
Oh,
There's shots that through your whole head. So yeah, I'm here just enjoying the throbbing
but
of
but but she looks great.
yeah.
This one's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, the funny thing, some people say, "Oh, but you don't have wrinkles because you do Botox." I said, "How shots on your scalp will make me do not have what is it, crow's feet?
Right. Right.
I don't
I
have
don't know.
crow's feet because I don't have crow's feet.
You don't have crow's feet, yeah.
I don't walk around like this. I use sunglasses.
Yeah, you can't do that. That's for sure. Yep.
I
Yeah.
have no idea. I think it's genetics, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think like I know I see people. Oh, Sonia said I got Botox and it makes me look good. All right now. Yeah,
Right.
I
So
see.
for my brain, I was like, because they
Yeah.
do 3 shots over here.
Oh, wow.
One, and then they wrinkle this part that I can't bear. I really don't have wrinkle, but they wrinkle up all this,
And they
give a shot here, and then they give another
wow.
here, like
Yes, yes.
three horn, and then they
Yeah.
go there. And then to me, what is painful is the one that is by the ear, is the
Yes.
crunchy ones,
Mhm.
and that gives me earache and toothache. I have no idea the next day.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
But if I
Yeah.
didn't look like a raccoon, I would look good.
Yeah, that's funny. It's funny when Botox came out, that was like a big deal. But especially for migraine, like I was surprised that that actually ended up doing some good for migraine.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was thinking that if my insurance, because they were trying to put me on Vyepti, is the
Yeah.
infusion for migraine. And I
Mhm.
told the doctor, I'm one pill short from becoming a pickle.
Yeah.
I take so
Yeah.
much medication, I don't know if I want
You don't
to
want more.
do that. And then the insurance didn't approve because issues
It's
with two
new.
different doctors.
Yeah, it's
And
new.
I said,
But
let's
it's a
go
new
back to the
product. So,
Botox. I prefer the Botox. I prefer
yeah.
the Botox with the Amovig, and voila.
Yeah. But see, it never got cheaper. See, I thought that, but I know why. Well, I'll tell you behind the scenes why
Think
it's
it
not
got
cheaper.
cheaper. I think it got cheaper
Is it?
because
Like, okay.
now it's about 2,100 if you pay
Oh,
out of pocket. The Botox people, who does the Botox people? They give you a check for $1,000 reimbursement on the
ab,
first of the year, and then they
or AbbVie. Yeah.
yeah, and then they give you 500. They give you a certain amount.
Yeah,
It's
and
not
yeah, they do
it's
that.
not
Yeah.
as bad. It's not as
Yeah,
bad.
that's true. Yeah,
But
right. And I wonder how much long is left on that patent. It's gonna probably go generic soon. I bet you.
I
I'm gonna
think
look
they
that up.
use generic. I don't think they use any bougie thing.
Well, no, no, no. What I mean is, so it that came out. Now, don't quote me, but around 2001, 2, 3 in that time. I forget when I used to work in pharmaceutical industry, and I want to say somewhere in the early 2000s. So
What?
so
She paid $300 for 32 units. What? Girl, give me the name of your
oh,
doctor because I'm coming over. I
she's
want
in
to look the
California.
neck.
That's
The
probably
neck is how you see the wrinkles. My
yeah.
age is shown on the neck. No,
That's not bad.
all over.
So how many you see? I forget how they dose that stuff, but anyway, not that it. But that's yeah. But I bet you it's going to be going off patent pretty soon. I bet you in the next 5 to 7 years, it's probably.
I wish Amovig was generic already.
I thought it was, but maybe
No,
not.
it isn't.
Oh,
Because they
six
just gave
ninety nine
different
a unit.
ones.
Wow. Hold on. Let me see.
That's not too bad.
That's really, yeah, that sounds a lot cheaper than I thought it was
I
way
have
more.
about 55 shots through my whole entire head and shoulder and going down the shoulder. That's why
Oh
mine
gosh.
is extra. It's a lot of Botox.
That
I
is.
have a tray of tons of stuff.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty cool. But like I said, this whole thing with uh like the pharmaceuticals and stuff, it's just really expensive. I mean, the healthcare, in the United States is really pricey,
Yeah,
regardless
it's
of
gouging.
what you're doing. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
it's amazing how people out of the country does. Like my friend in Portugal, she take Monjaro.
mhm.
She was like, it's so expensive. I said, how much do you pay? Oh, 98 euros. I was like, oh, come on. Go
Yeah,
find
that's very
somebody
cheap.
else. I don't want to hear it. Okay.
Mhm.
Just a
Yeah.
shot for migraine cost about $1,000 and you
Yes.
complaining about Monjaro being 98 euros.
Mhm. Okay. Oh, Ashley walked her dog. The doggy. Yeah, no, anyway, it's interesting, but like I said, they get like a 25-year patent on these things. Plus or so, I think it's getting close. Like it's going to be close. But once that goes off patent, unless they got but they can get extensions to their patents, and that extension can be 10 years, 15,
I don't have a problem with that because
yeah.
especially if they put up the money for the research and everything else.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also I hate that everybody else around the globe get for a way better price than
They
we do
do.
here. That's what
Mhm.
it is for
It is
me.
brutal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of brutal. Oh wow, I'm looking at the black box warning on Botox. Sorry, I'm reading through this. You go online, you're like, "Ooh, there's a lot of stuff here." But
Botox.
anyway, yeah. Well, with
It's shocked that there is a lot of people that use Botox for a whole bunch of things,
yeah,
but
yeah,
beauty, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. Oh wow, there's some good stuff that happens. I'm looking at the side effects. I'm like, "Ooh." It
Yeah, the
keeps
side
I'm
effects.
scrolling and scrolling. It keeps going, but it's interesting. Yes. All right now. But anyway,
It's
but
hard
that.
right now.
So anyway, but the point is, hopefully is it helping? It's helping you.
I, well, I was about a year without it,
Oh,
so
okay. So you
it will take about three rounds.
to tell like what it'll do. Yeah, yeah. I've never
I
I've
have a
never done
symptom
it.
that is rare. I
Yeah.
feel like my bones in the forehead is cracked. It's
Now,
all
does it
cracked.
hurt? Does it hurt going in? Because it looks terrible.
I take so many shots, so many
So you're
things
used to it.
that I'm like,
Mhm. Yeah.
I compare to a visit of the in-laws, not unpleasant.
Okay. The thing
Now
that's funny. Yeah.
there is a shot in the head
Yeah.
that I think is very painful. It's called
Hmm.
the supraorbital nerve
Ooh.
block.
Yeah.
It's like they start over here and they go all the way here and then they release whatever. And then
Oh my
you
goodness.
get out of there, you look like a caveman or cavewoman with a huge thing.
That sounds terrible.
And I used to have a doctor, we used to laugh it all the time. I was like, what do you look what you do to me? You look like I'm under what is it called? Witness protection and you're changing my looks.
You're changing your looks.
I said, I'm ready to go do the commercial for Geico with the cave. It was Geico that had the
Oh, the
caveman.
caveman. Yeah, back in the day. That's right. I forgot about them. That was good.
We were
Wow.
laughing so hard that everybody came to see if we were okay because we just couldn't stop laughing. We were like, when you're like out of air.
Yes.
I love when doctors show their human side.
Yes. Because
It's
they don't.
just
They have the poker face. Yeah, they're pretty
they
good.
had the poker face. Not with
Yeah, they're
me. It
so
doesn't
good. Yeah.
work.
Oh, look, Jane. Look at this.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Yeah. See, I'm
I'm
freestyling.
gonna make it pretty big and then make another circle, just a flat
Mm-hmm.
circle. Sew
Just
the
a flat.
flower in the circle. Make a second circle and then fill up and make a pillow. It would be cute.
Okay. All right. So this is what we're doing. I'm freestyling. But like I said, I found this at the thrift store. So this is that premier chenille.
How much did you pay for this?
I got two of these for $5.
What?
Yeah, and this thing, look at it's the size of my head. Like it's bigger than
I
my
keep
head.
I keep saying, "Oh, I need to go. I need to go." I don't need to go.
No, you don't.
Um,
I don't need to go.
I really don't. 2 days ago,
Yeah.
I just put a whole bunch of things. I don't even want to sell it. I'm just putting everything in the bag. Either gonna go to the trash
Yep.
or gonna go to the
Hmm.
Goodwill. I get to a point that you just gotta line up the load.
Yeah, and I'm kind of there too, of course. But what did I buy?
More load.
It's like what the hell? I got to stop. I know it's not good.
To me,
But
what's the funny thing? Somebody
yeah,
sent me
yeah,
a reel with the Italian moms at the having good times at the store. She
yeah.
found the wood spoon and she's like, and she's dancing with the wood spoon and having that's me. I left when I left Texas about 3 years ago. I had over 25 wooden spoons,
Wow, that's a lot.
and somehow I'm acquiring more.
Yeah,
And how many wooden spoons do you need?
I barely use the one or two I have. I was just
I I
noticing it.
I
I don't use
actually
them.
use, but I usually use the one or two that I use all the time. I have
Mhm.
a spattle that
Yeah.
is a spoon in a spoon and spatula, spattle.
Oh, oh, that's what they call it? Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
and I really like it. I have a
Mhm.
nice wood spoon.
Yeah.
My favorite wood spoon is that wood spoon with the hole in the middle.
Oh, I like that one. Yeah, that's
Broke.
I'm
I was
digging
like,
that one.
the nerve. And the only way to replace, and if you pay a huge amount that
Yeah,
is a little bit less than the whole set, or buy
right.
a new set.
Or
So
buying.
I'm like, you know what? I'm not buying anymore. So I went to Aldi and I saw some cool stuff, and I was
They
like,
have
nope,
Yep.
nope.
No, okay. All right now.
I know actually it's just not yarn. There is a lady that I saw on Facebook that she says, you don't need to go to Dollar Tree and buy a whole bunch of things. Go clean your house. You're bored. That's what you are. You're bored. Go do
Probably.
something. Go read a book. Go. But
Okay.
it's true. We just want a little escape from
Whatever.
seriously. If you
Yeah.
don't buy the stuff from Dollar Tree, would you how would that change your life? It wouldn't.
No.
If you could go to Hobby Lobby, if you go to Michael's, do not buy the yarn. How
Mhm.
much worse or better your life will be. So
Yeah.
I have
I
been doing
yeah,
that. Like, do I really need this or do I just want it?
want it. Yeah, and that's the deal with everything, right?
So, and if it is something
Mm.
I really, really want, like a
Mhm.
yarn, I
Yep.
only buy two skeins.
Yeah, little taste.
Just like I would buy that one that you have there.
Mhm.
I never. I would like to try the flower,
Yes.
and I would like to try the granny skirt just to try, just to have the
The
experience.
seed. Right. Yep.
But I wouldn't buy 20 of them,
No. I understand that. Yep.
but I don't care if they were 50 cents. I still wouldn't buy 20 of them.
Right. I'm with you. I'm with you.
And to me, I usually get horrified when remember
Oh.
when Hobby Lobby had the clearance, the real good clearance. Not what they have
Mhm.
nowadays. That clearance, super clearance that they
Yes.
used to have.
The
And
old
people
one,
used to
yes.
go and clean the shelf. I cannot be that person.
No.
I am satisfied taking four skein to make something or two. I usually
Mhm.
make hats, so two is enough to make a hat,
Right.
and you have some left over. So if you want a shawl, 1,200 yards,
Mhm. Mhm.
or you have to have an idea of the things you would like to do, not
Right.
buy a whole bunch just for kicks and giggles, but have a
Mhm.
plan. If
Have
it
a
not,
plan.
if you're not going to be like my friend, she was 102, three-bedroom full of yarn and knitting and
Mhm. Mhm.
bougie yarn that she never touched for no reason at all.
Aw. Yeah, and I say if you have that bougie yarn, just use it.
For
Like,
heaven's sakes,
my gosh, yeah, you may as well, right? Because it's so
why?
new.
Like, what special occasion are you waiting for?
There's no, yeah, there may not be an occasion.
And if like my friend, when I was 25,
Mhm.
he was very well in life.
Yeah.
Somehow he's, like those people that just stumble upon a good deal and then they
Yes.
make tons of money. And when
Yep.
they're young, they take somebody smart, like right place, right time, the whole
Yep.
universe, everything.
Yep.
Uh, and he used to have Italian suits,
Oh.
shoes from Spain, and then this and that.
Oh my goodness.
And
Okay.
he was always waiting for this special occasion. Then he died at 34. that was his special occasion. You don't want your special occasion to be that. You want,
Right.
you know, just use the darn thing. You
Yep.
love the yarn. Another thing that drives me nuts. People buy the yarn. So you go, you buy the
Yep.
yarn,
Yep.
and then say, "Oh, this is pretty, but use a lot of yarn." Hello, don't you have a house full of yarn? Use the yarn.
Use the yarn.
Now,
Okay.
unless you want to be a yarn collector, so
Hmm.
assume you're second or third or who know. You
Yeah.
get, assume it.
Right.
I don't want to use. I wanted to collect, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But don't say you're gonna buy to make a project
Yes.
when there is no project. Then I say if you wanted to collect, if you
Yeah.
like, because there is some joy of looking at a ball of yarn, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is.
There
Then
is.
do this. Get a peggy board, peggy or peggy board.
Oh, a pegboard. Yeah. Yeah. I
Mhm.
got you.
Get a ginormous one. Put
Yeah.
it like in the back of hang all your yarn in a pegboard in a
Right.
nice way that will make it look pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Display it.
Yeah.
But to put it in a tote and put it away, and then you don't even remember that you have it later on,
Sad. Yeah.
it's
It's a
such a,
sad thing.
it feels like, like Toy Story when there was the
I know where you're.
prospector,
Yes.
prospector. He was never taking out of the package.
Yes.
I mean, you don't want your yarn end up in the
Like,
landfill and then never be
yes.
taking out of the package.
Yeah, well, and it's funny because like my husband, like he hangs out with people like that, and it is funny to watch. Now my husband opens everything he buys. You know what I mean? If it's like those male, those action figures or whatever. Yeah, he does that, but a lot of them will not open the package, and it's hilarious. And I'm just like, oh man, like you're missing the fun. But anyway, oh let's see. Oh, Renee said she's buying Fair Isle yarn this week. Ooh, hope to find the
Good.
yarn I want at the yarn. Yeah, she's going to a yarn fair Saturday, I believe. And I
But
think Miss Sonia.
Renee really used her yarn. I gotta say, Renee used the yarn.
Yeah, we're not talking to her.
We're not talking about Renee. Renee, those little hands and fingers of hers is always moving like this.
They're working. Yeah, she's working that knitting. I'm telling you. And
Good
then she
grief,
said,
Renee. Use your yarn.
use the yarn. Oh, but she said she's ordering some Shetland. Nice
Oh,
wool
nice.
online. I'm doing Fair Isle next. Ooh, nice.
I
All
never did
right.
Fair Isle. I love doing cables.
Yes.
Cables are my thing.
Yeah, cables are nice.
In knitting, not in crochet. I never tried to
Right.
crochet.
They're a pain.
And I saw Ursula the doing the cables and the
Yeah.
blanket, and
Mhm.
she said I would never ever do that again.
It's
How
terrible in
painful is that?
crochet. Yeah.
Really?
Better in knitting. Much easier. Much easier. Much
Oh,
easier.
this yarn is investment for what? It's like those little toys when I got in this country. Everybody used to the one that had the TY or whatever that everybody bought it, and they had to have all that. They cannot take the tag. And where are they? Goodwill for 50 cents.
Yeah, and the flea market. Sometimes two for $1, sometimes $1. It just depends. Yeah.
I had
Okay.
yarn from 1920s, 1930s. I
Yeah.
am so sorry. Your yarn is pretty and soft now.
Yeah.
After your yarn being put it away for 30,
Yeah.
35, 40 years, your yarn is hard, scratchy,
Yeah.
squeaky. It is just not the same thing.
Yeah. You gotta get to it before it goes. But let's say have a good day, Miss Barb. Thanks for coming in. She's saying have a blessed and safe day, ladies. Thank you so much. And oh, okay. And then Renee said she's using. And anyway, have a good day. And anybody who has to leave us because we're gonna have to. I know Jane's got some stuff she's got going pretty soon.
I'm always going.
Yeah, no, she's always going. So but anyway, I
It's
like
kind
to.
of like, what do
Yeah,
you do for a living? I go to doctors.
that's what she does. But anyway, but we appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. This is cool. And Renee said she wants to use more sustainable fibers, which I'm digging that are kind to the environment and promote small business. Oh, that's the deal. Small business. Yes.
I thought about Renee the other day.
Mm,
Like that those shawls that people used to make in the 17, 1800s in Scotland.
Yes.
They are worth more than any gold out there. They
Really?
are so expensive. What is it called?
My goodness.
I forgot the name of the. They are so expensive, and of course, they is like
Mhm.
she says investment. I'm just saying, like not any yarn. She's using she's using wool. Is a different shish kabuto.
Yes, it
But
is. Yeah.
know, she says it's an investment, but she gonna use it.
She's gonna use it. Yeah, that's true.
She's not gonna put it in the pedestal in the box and put it away and
Right.
say, "Oh, I have that there." One day, when the special thing, she
Mhm.
said that I heard she saying that she wanted to make nice stuff for her.
Yes.
Because she always make to everybody for everybody else, but she never
Right.
makes for herself.
Yep.
So yeah, it is investment, but an investment on herself.
Right. Yep. So that's for sure. So keep this in mind. Because when is Small Business Day? It's coming up, isn't it? Small
Mm,
Business Shopping Day. It's one of those. It's around Black Friday. I forget, but you can do that anytime, really. But that's a good point. And then she said, and this is true. And a lot of people, I know a lot of the crocheters. I try to say, think about wool, as long as you're not allergic, because they those sweaters will last a lifetime.
but you
Like
know
those.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Something knitters do that crocheters don't.
Mm-hmm.
Knitters invest money on yarn.
They do. Yeah. Yep.
The cheapest yarn that a knitter would buy is something $20 as king.
Yep. Yep.
Knitters, because it's not, I think crochet is a race. Everybody's in a hurry to finish.
Yeah. Yep.
And knitters, they enjoy what they are making. They enjoying everything. It's a whole different. I'm not saying that it's good or bad. I'm just saying it's a different
Different.
thing,
Yep.
you
Mm-hmm.
know. And
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm a better knitter than I am a crocheter.
Mm.
But I put my knitting needles in the thing, and I haven't been touched them for a long time. All
I'm out.
400 of them has been, hey Jane, how's it
400.
going? I have
I
for
mean,
I yeah, because I have different sets. There was some sets were given to me, and some
nice.
sets I have sets from all over the world. Japan. I
Mhm.
have things from the
Oh,
1800s. So
ooh,
some I use, some I don't. But for me, I
okay.
like bamboo. I know a lot of people don't like. I don't like metal, metal knitting needles. I don't
Yeah.
like that.
See,
The
I love
sound
that.
is
I
not
love that
the
so
sound
much.
is not that loud, but it triggers my migraine. I have no
No,
idea
I
the
understand that. Yeah.
sound.
Yep.
You think it would be like a bell, boom, boom. But no, it's just that little touch of the needles
Yeah.
triggers a migraine or something.
Okay. Oh, we got two people. We have, okay, Susan Vincent's here. Welcome in. And we have Miss
Yeah,
Anna. Miss Anna's here. Long time no see. Good to see you. Anna CD's lover. Nice. Aw. That's really cool. So that's
no
Renee's
CDs like
granddaughter.
the CDs for music.
I think so. Yeah.
Did you see they're selling new CD players up right now? It looks
I,
like record player because people have all those CDs that they don't know what to do with it. It's on Amazon. It's $35,
oh, that's not bad.
and then you
I
hook to a speaker or something.
okay. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do because I still have my old vinyls that I bought like originally back in the day, and then
Yes,
I have
CDs.
my daughter's vinyl too. Like she bought vinyl,
Yeah, it's
you
something
know.
that is.
So
My husband said, "Well, let's put all those CDs on the ceiling in the basement, like line the." Because I have a lot of music. I
you
have
know,
a
I
lot of
get it,
music,
but
but
you might want to play it.
it's like,
Oh
I'm not gonna staple these or glue these. What if I decide what
yes,
if the world's coming to an end and the zombies take over? I would like to listen to the
right,
CDs. It's just like
yes,
if you watch the Walking Dead,
yes.
the
Oh
old
oh
vinyls, the old things,
yes,
all those zombie things, there's always a Walkman and nothing
yes,
newer, but there's always some stuff, old stuff, that there
yes.
is some music for the young people. I think it
Right.
would be nice.
Look how many she has. 85.
Girl.
Girl, I know. We're both like,
That's
girl,
it.
that's a
I
lot.
have so much. I have 35 years of CDs that I used to buy. There is something. I love music. I love music.
Me
I
too.
think if somebody said something you cannot live without,
Yes,
for me, music.
music. Oh,
I
and
don't understand. If I were to lose my hearing, it
yes,
would
that
be
would
the
be sad.
saddest thing.
Yes,
Is not to hear people, but not hearing music.
the music would be tough for me too. Oh, look what Suzanne said. We have to do knitting. Of course, I just lost the. Here we go. She said it's time to do knitting, so maybe we'll do some knitting. Yeah, we do both. So we'll at some point we'll get in there. We're just like this was literally a pop up. So and so yeah, we're not doing anything organized. Let's say today,
Now,
no
between
organized.
me falling apart last Friday, I think last Friday she wanted to come up and do a live stream, but I was putting my cat to sleep, so it
Mm-hmm.
didn't work. And then I fell apart. Or when my
Yes.
neighbor doesn't come with pitchfork after me.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Oh, and Susan does knitting. Susan Vincent does knitting. Yeah.
I
It
am a
is
knitter
enjoyable.
at crochet. People think I'm a crocheter, but I'm not.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do both. And I've been sort of on a crochet journey because I was so bad at it, actually. And that's why I think I kind of was doing it. But also, then of course, you have all this yarn, so you try to power through it as quickly as you can.
Yeah, crochet is faster. I gotta say, crochet
Yeah,
is
you do
faster.
power. Yeah. But this was the best find I ever found because I wanted to try this yarn, but I did not want to buy it because I
Yeah,
really had no real plans for it. You know what I mean? I had no real plans. So I'm glad I got a chance to try it. So I would say try this premiere if you're an amigurumi person because it's actually soft. It's really soft and it's a little bit stronger than the one that you get in the Dollar Tree. It's made by the same company, but this has a nice. It's got some heft to it,
yeah.
and
So
there it is. Yep. Yeah, so it's got and it's soft, and I think it's softer than the one in the Dollar Tree is soft, but this is even softer, and it's thicker, so it's worth whatever they charge for it. I don't even know, but yeah. Oh, until you frog it, right? Oh yeah. Oh, and Suzanne is asking, how is Ursula?
Ursula is living her life.
She's living her life. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Now where is Miss Anna going? She's bought concert tickets. Now you got to tell us she's going to a concert. She bought some tickets. Her first time buying tickets for herself. Yeah, that is a big deal.
The
It's not
last
easy.
concert I went was for the Trans-Siberian Orchestra,
Oh wow. Ooh,
and I
yeah.
was in Colorado.
Okay, that makes sense.
That was kind of cool back in the days.
Hmm,
Where
hmm.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra was okay.
Yeah. Oh, oh Lord. Oh yeah, I heard she's coming back. She's back. Okay,
And we have
nice.
to be royal.
Royal, you can call me Queen Bee. And baby, I'll rule. Okay. Anyway, that's all I know. Yes. I
You have to understand their whole shish caboodle to understand the song. I'm
Yeah, that
telling you.
song's pretty deep. That's kind of deep. Yeah, we like that one. Oh Lord. Now see, I want to go to Las Vegas. I forget who's there now. Like those residencies. I wanted to go see and I missed it.
Britney
Thinking about
Spears,
no, no, thank you.
Lady Gaga. I think Lady Gaga was doing that, wasn't it?
I think yeah, like I think I wanted to see Boys to Men was there and one
So what
more.
is the deal that a person like Lady Gaga or Jennifer Lopez would make shows in this situation? They wouldn't make that much money, would they? Or it's just more to acquire new fans?
It depends. So back in the day, Las Vegas is where you went to. I shouldn't say die, but that was like the end of your career, like when you were going down. It was kind of a
Right.
place to go. Like so the whole thing is you have a consistent job. And like Celine Dion did it for many years, and she actually moved to Vegas. I don't know if she still lives there, but she moved to Vegas from wherever she was living, and like her kids went to school there. She had the babies, raised them, the whole thing. And for her as a mom, a 9 to 5, it's basically a 9 to 5 job, and it's every day, consistent. Like you know what I mean? So you're home all day, then you can go work, get your money, come back home, raise the family. You're not traveling. Because the traveling on the road is the hardest part, I think, that artists face.
Though
And
they fly nowadays. Nowadays it's not as hard those
no,
days when they used to be in the bus
yeah,
and
the bus is terrible.
the
Yeah.
buses were like those
Yeah.
caravans and
Yeah.
yeah, it's part of the job. It's
Yes.
part of being famous.
Right. And so right, Suzanne. So the thing is, back in the day, they didn't make a ton of money, but then now, like all these people have negotiated. Like Celine Dion made millions. Like I can't remember what the numbers were, but it was a ridiculous amount of money she made. And she was there for like 5 years or maybe a little more. I mean, it was
Okay.
crazy, but she had a nice, it was a nice gig. Yeah. Oh, Kelly Clarkson's in Vegas. Ooh, and
Bruno
Bruno
Mars.
Mars. Yeah. Yeah. See?
Something about Bruno Mars. Brazilian loves Bruno Mars. He
Yeah.
even made a little short song from Brazilian because he went
Oh,
over there and he ate pão de queijo and had the brigadeiro and he even
yeah.
found that he even got a caramelo. A caramelo is a type of what do you call
Yeah.
those dogs that is a mutt? The Brazilian mutt is a caramel dog. So he got a
Okay.
caramelo
Yeah.
and the
Mhm.
Brazilians love Bruno Mars.
Yeah, well, he's pretty talented, I would say. But I didn't
Yeah.
know that he was a child prodigy. Like, he used to do, Elvis impersonations when he was little, like 5
And
years old,
then
3 to 5 years old. Yeah.
alcohol took over. See, alcohol
Yeah,
is
and
something that was shouldn't be invented.
yeah, alcohol is very interesting, what it does to people. Yeah, you're right. Oh, Lincoln Park. So Renee saw Lincoln Park. I can't think of who I saw last. I had a chance, you know who I saw? I saw, I went to one of these military things where they had, you know that military show they show on 4th of July. If you ever look at it on PBS, they always have a string of artists, and they always have the military kind of sitting in front. So my husband got tickets um, years ago, and we got to see Casey and the Sunshine Band, and
Oh my
it was weird.
gosh.
It was the Pussycat Doll, Nicole Scherzinger. I don't know how you say her name. It
I
was her.
don't know, but that group was interesting and how the new lead singer and the old lead singer and they just clashed right in the middle of the stage, once over singing the other. And
It's
I
weird.
think that was the end of
Oh,
that's when they went apart. But I was like, you gonna do that in the show? How
they were
classy.
weird. Yeah, they were weird, the Pussycat Dolls. And then we saw Alabama. So it was weird. It was Alabama, one of the Pussycat Dolls,
That
Casey and
even
the
makes sense
Sunshine
the
Band,
order.
right? Barry Manilow. And then it
Oh
was like,
no.
and then it was Hunter Hayes. So you're just like, what?
I cannot think of
Weird.
Barry Manilow because all I hear is the Copacabana song.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah.
It's just stuck. It's imprinted in every
Yes.
Brazilian soul. That
Yeah, I bet.
Copacabana. They don't even pronounce the way it's supposed to be.
Well,
But
oh, Diana Ross. That's a good one.
I have to bounce.
Lincoln Park. Yeah, I know. I was going to tell you. I was going to text you, but I was like, but anyway. But it's
No,
interesting. But thank you so much for coming, Miss Jane.
no
And we're just
problem.
hanging. We're hanging, and we appreciate you hanging out. And I
No
got my
problem.
flower. Got the flower done. But we'll work on something next. We haven't
Yeah.
decided yet. We're working on.
Oh, do something, even if it's wrong.
Yeah, and
Most
and
likely will be.
and experiment. Like, don't be afraid to experiment. Right?
Yeah.
Try something new. Try something new.
If it doesn't work, you just frog it.
Frog
I'll
it.
give it to your neighbor.
Give it to the neighbor. That's cool. All
All
right.
right.
Well, we will dip off, and thank you, Jane. We'll see you
Bye.
soon, and I'll say goodbye to the peeps. All
Okay, I
right.
gotta bounce. Bye.
Okay. See you, Jane. All right. Okay. So have a great day. Thank you, Renee. Oh, knits. I know. I gotta knit the bougie yarn. I will do that. I'm gonna work. I'm working on that. And Anna's saying, "Hey, bye." That's so cute. Is that your hair color now? Ooh, I want to do that, but my hair doesn't do that. But so anyway, so that's the whole thing. So I'll show the people that just came in. So I did buy a little bit of this granny square yarn, and they have, this is my favorite color that Red Heart does. It's called Bluebell, and then this is called, is this the Bluebell? No, this is the Marigold. This one's called Bluebell, and then this one's called Marigold. So if you find an Ollie's, it's $4.99, and I've been digging this. But yeah, but I got to get to the bougie yarn because I did buy some. Oh, it is pink. What? That's pretty impressive. That's a really good pink. Yes. See, my hair, I don't know if my hair would do that. I'd have to dye it. I'd have to bleach it, which then I wouldn't have any hair left. So I'm not, I don't want, I'm always afraid to do that. But anyway, I'm gonna go head off myself. But thank you all so much for coming. And Susan Vincent, yeah, I'm going to the post office right now. I have about 14 appointments today, so that's my next stop. So I'm going to go over there and check, see what's going on over there. But like I said, thank you all so much for coming. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll I'll have some updates from the new yarn show, little small yarn show that I'm going to this weekend. So that's cool. All right, so listen, have a good day. And I have no music today. But we appreciate you. Yes. And I love the pink. All right now. So peace and love. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.